Norm Macdonald, everyone. Norm Macdonald.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love Portland. I've been here a lot of times. I love this club. I love this city. But hey, dig this. Coming in from the airport, right? Maybe it was last time.
Yeah, funny already.
But the driver is trying to get in, and he's telling me how fucking liberal and progressive Portland is and shit. And as I'm driving in, I noticed like everybody's white. I said to the driver,
white people
it's not that hard to be progressive and liberal when there's no black people. And then the driver goes, we got our share. I was in Las Vegas. I came here from Las Vegas, Nevada, where I was before. And I was on I actually said this, and it kind of shocked me immediately after this. I went down, first I went down in the elevator, and there was a guy, people come to Las Vegas, and they have systems. They come up with a system. And sometimes the system doesn't work out. And I believe I witnessed a broken system. There's a guy in the elevator with his wife. The guy turns to his wife. He's like, I don't give a fuck what I said. Give me the money. But this is what I did. I went to the roulette table, and you know how roulette works? Actually, not how roulette works. So I bet, I don't know anything, but I was just walking by. So I put $200 on red, right? So it was like and it lands on black, and I go, fuck, I almost picked that. First instinct, I gotta start overthinking myself. How many mics do we need? Because 3 weeks ago, a motherfucker sneezed into the mic. And then I went on and fucking had to go to bed for 10 days. Very weak. Doctor, fucking, I don't understand this medical fucking. He told me at this point in my life I'm more virus than host. He's a cruel guy, this guy. He's some cat. This motherfucker, I said, I work on my weight. He's like, don't worry, you just get older, you get fat. And then, I'll check, he goes, well, open your mouth and say oink. I'm like, come on!
Never happened.
Oh, that happened in life. Maybe have jokes. This is the thing. I don't like GPs, my doctors. Like, let's say I got my foot hurts or some shit. I don't understand why I gotta go to a doctor when my foot hurts, and then he goes, I'm gonna send you to a foot doctor. I'm like, I just pay Henrietta $80 on the way out. Pay Henrietta $80. But never anything has come to just a regular doctor checking me like that, because I go in, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac. I don't know if I'm a hypochondriac. I did have a pap smear. Joke. I do jokes once in a while. And I do it. So anyways, what I'm saying is, we've all been to doctors. They never like, you know. They always do that blood pressure, you know. How many times do you have your blood pressure? 10,000, and it feels fun because your one arm is big, you know. Now they go 170 over 90. What? Good thing, I don't know. Now I'm gonna hit your knee with a hammer. From the old days. Cartoons and the guy. They still do it. Just explain that why. Like he hits your knee with a hammer, you're like, ah! He writes down, like, excellence. And then they check for cancer. How they check for cancer.
Oh my God!
Say what you will about cancer. Man, but it's not stupid. Hides. Anything wants to survive, but hides. And where are you going to hide on a person? Here? Or up the guy's ass? That's where you hide everything. That's where you hide your drugs. That's where you hide your valuable jewelry.
Oh my God!
Cancer. Let's hang up the guy's ass. Ain't no such thing as an ass doctor. There is an ass doctor now, but I used to not trust like ass doctors. Because like I know in medical school there comes that day when you have to, you know, pick your specialty. Yes, students, I am the doctor that's the head of all you guys. Listen, today is the day we pick specialties. There's so many in this wonderful vocation. What about, hey, what about a heart doctor, huh? What about that? You hold like a man's beating heart in your chest. A heart! Synonymous with soul in the minds of many poets. The heart! And here you hold it. What God like, and then the guy's like, what do you want, Stevenson? Yeah, I was wondering, I was thinking about that heart thing. I was thinking maybe I'd take that. Do I get to look up a guy's asshole? Brain surgeon, what about that, huh? That's firstly synonymous with being as a brain surgeon. Imagine being a brain. What is it, Stevenson? No, the brain surgeon thing. I was thinking about that. Now, let me ask you a question. Assholes. No! An ass doctor, Stevenson. Keep time. Thank God for Stevenson. Now it is persistence. I remember your guy, like the first time a doctor goes up your ass with his finger. And you're so afraid, you know. And then as soon as he does it, you go, I can go to prison. Crimes. I mean, not that I loved it, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Fired
they
up.
give you a drug. Have you ever had a colonoscopy? Have you? Do ladies have colonoscopy? Yeah, right. They have colon, but there's something else that I don't know anything about. I like to not know about ladies' things. It takes away the mystery. Somebody's going to tell me I could have something. I don't really know how it actually works. It'd be hard to have sex of any kind if you knew the actual. I was saying this because I'm not married, I used to. And there comes a time in your. First of all, I got married. I didn't know this. God shows up. Like I thought it was a lady, like a justice of the peace or something. You go there, and then the guy goes, by the way, God shows up for this, right? I'm like, no. I thought it just.
You want another drink?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You get God Almighty.
Vodka tonic.
I'm like, oh. And then the oaths, the guy's like, do you promise to take care of her in sickness and in health? He goes, sickness? Never occurred to me. She looks all right to you, doesn't she? Don't feel hospital. That's all I ever looking at. You promise you will love her forever. You go, here's the problem with that question. I can't predict the future. So it's extremely difficult for me to promise.
Norm!
I was thinking about that. Sex too old. At some point, like with Caitlyn Jenner, like I think it's amazing what Caitlyn Jenner did. First of all, she won the decathlon in 1976. But the world's greatest athlete was a lady. It's astonishing, but nobody knew at the time on account of she lied all the time. When she won the thing, that's when she should have said I'm a lady. That gold medal around her big juicy tits. At that point she said, I'm a lady. People go, God damn. That would have helped the LGBT. These are all the letters. Because eventually we'll need them all. Let's face it. The stuff we haven't even thought about. How many years ago?
Vodka tonic. Sorry.
Remember when we were so ignorant that we wouldn't let a guy fuck up?
Yeah, it's all good.
What I'm saying is that when you're, a certain age, like Caitlyn came out when she was 68 years old. Now, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but to me, is there that much difference between a 68-year-old man
Damn.
At some point, you got to be honest and have a look in the mirror and go, all right.
I didn't realize Bruce Jenner was that old. Yeah.
I am some old thing that nobody wants to fuck. Time to take up cribbage. What's wrong with dignity? Bowling, a lot of things. Instead of just keep fucking. This is what I think wrecks marriage. A Okay, so you get married. Now people think, you know who has the crazy sex are single people, but it's not true. It's married people. Because let's say you're single, right? And you go out with a girl. You're not going to do all your crazy shit on the first night. You're going to have very traditional sex. It's not just skeeter her up. But marriage leads to boredom, leads to experimentation, leads to a fucking fist up your ass. Alright, keep getting raised. So everybody that has a wonderful, happy marriage after 30 years, there's broomsticks. You don't want to know where it gets Once the fire's out, you know, they always go, you got to rekindle your relationship. Now, I don't know if you guys know how kindling works. But you know, you build a fire, so you put a little kindling under, and you light it, and then you geometrically shape your logs or bigger conflagration. And you have your fire. Now it all turns to ash. Now, what if a guy said, hey, I have an idea. Where's that fucking kindling? Let's try to burn it again. So it doesn't work for real kindling. How the fuck does it work for roof? Sex. You know, when you're a father, as I am now, you worry, of course, about your child because predators, you know. You wouldn't think, like in my day, nobody thought about it, you know what I mean? So, you know, I get fucked up the ass all the time, and I go home and tell my dad, you know, what? That's not a true thing. God to me, too, Dad. Why you trained it all, man? But when you have a child, boy, you worry. And it's tough because then you waste your. And you know how to teach a child to be afraid in life, but you know you want to protect them. And then there comes that time, you know, when you have to let him, you know, he has to be in a position where you're not there. Like for me, it was a swimming. You want to take swimming lessons? So I took him to the place, and you couldn't hang out, you know, you had to go. So I'm like, okay, here's my son, and you teach him how to swim, and that's, okay? That's and the guy's like, yeah, well, what else? And I'm like, I go, no, nothing, you wouldn't do it. I'm saying, I'd like my son to swim, and I think, you know, you'd come highly recommended, and it'd be great if you tried this, you know what I mean? There's $20 in it, but you don't fuck. Most people don't want to have sex with children, thank goodness. You know, because I'm not a Roman Catholic, but I know priests. And by God, they're fine people. You know, if you knew the calendar of a priest, what he has to do, he visits hospices. He goes to the anguished, and he listens to the innermost sins of people. I mean, it's hard coin, you know. And some of them have sex with you. So it's very minor. As a matter of fact, I read a statistic that more teachers have sex with their children than priests. Isn't that weird? And yet, teachers are heroes and priests are villains. And you know that priests are walking down the street, they know, you know, they hear whispers. If I was a priest, I'd let it be known, man. I'd have a commercial on the TV, you know? You gotta be on the TV. When I go on the TV, I go, come on down to Father's norms. I don't have sex with children, little children. I don't have sex with little children. I'll tell you a little about myself. My name is Father Norm, and I took a vow of chastity 20 years ago. What that means is I cannot have sex with ladies. Now, I enjoy that. And I miss it. But I don't do it. Let alone children. Who I wouldn't have sex with even if it was the law. That you had to have sex with children. I would still not have sex with children. So just to know where I'm coming from. This is what happens. You know those girls that wear like a white and they pretend they're not, but they know the buttons down low and they press together, the cleavage and everything. God damn, I like that. Anyways, bring your kids, come on down. Leave your hoary looking wives back home. No, I don't need that. I don't know, we pigeonhole people, but that's all we know how to do. You don't got time to fucking know every single word. I worked one time a place, insurance company, and one time, right? I offered a guy. Oh no, I walked through. I had a donut and it has sprinkles on it, right? But the sprinkles were all pushed over to one side, right? And I walked in, and then this guy, Billy, for the rest of the time I was at that place, he was like, hey, having a donut today, a sprinkle? No, I just had one day. He's like, sprinkle donuts. Sprinkle McDonald, sprinkle McDonut. Then other people started saying, hey man, how many donuts you had this weekend? I'm like, there's more to me than that. It's difficult to know what a person actually is. I was thinking about hypocrisy because this guy told me, he said, hypocrisy. He said, we talked about Bill Cosby, he said the worst thing was the hypocrisy. And I said, I don't think that was the worst thing. I think it was the rape. That was the number one worst thing. And then, like, number two, drugging. The drugging to the rape. And then number three is scheming.
We have the card.
Scheme for the I have a whole list backstage. I can bring it out. Anyways, my point is hypocrisy never even made the list because, I don't know, first of all, I feel if you're a rapist, odds are you're a hypocrite. You know? You ever meet a guy go, I like raping, I don't care what the political correct God damn, that guy, I like him. He's not a hypocrite, that's for sure. That's the worst thing about it. Do the worst thing. I was trying to then it made me think of hypocrisy, because you know how you go, like all my life I've gone, I hate hypocrisy. Nothing I hate worse than a hypocrite. But then I realized I just say it on account I heard it a lot. I do that a lot. I just pick my, opinions, the way I gotta pick a tie.
Right,
When I sort of go, hey, what do people like now? Tie. What's that tie? I get that. That's what I like with opinions. I go to the opinion store. I'm like, what's fashionable? And the opinions. I was just in your opinions aisle. And that's how I get my opinions. But when I was thinking about it, because they say like, know, oh, they're hypocrites because they, to their children, they're like, do as I say, not as I do. And I think that's an excellent strategy. You know, why would you want, like, do you think it's ever a good idea to tell your 9-year-old child who you are? Maybe one of the worst ideas. Go, okay, you're 9 now, but sit down, man, I gotta tell you. You shit. Because I've been lying to you for a while. Hey, we can start with just last night. Remember you heard that noise? You thought your mother, we said that your mother was not feeling good because she was making that noise? Yeah, she was feeling just fine. That brings me to Herb. Remember Herb, my partner at the law office? You may have noticed that Herb hadn't been around for a while, and I'll tell you why. Your mother often got a little, you know, sick when Herb was around. Your mother fucked her. When I met your mother, she had fucked everybody, I think, except me. Anyways, go to sleep. I'll tell you some more true things. True things, right?
That's awesome. Yeah, true things.
I was thinking like that, there's a science guy, there's a guy's like, telling me how progressive he was, and I'm like, but don't you just believe the things that everybody else does? How's that progressive? I'm like, do you believe anything that no one else believes? But everyone will in the future? You know what I mean? Like 50 years from now, and people go, remember when they used to think fucking donkeys was a bad thing? Yeah, it's not. God, we can't stop this. I'm trying to get it crazy. Donkey fucking becomes big, I'll be behind it. I'll be like, whatever a person to one consenting adult feels is good. I'm sorry with my stuttering and my all over the place-ness. Trying a bunch of new stuff that I wrote on this piece of paper. See. On the paper are jokes that I wrote down that I would look at from time to time, surreptitiously, you know. But I can't fucking make any sense. It's all fucking bad. I get bad temperature. What the fuck is that? I remember when I started comedy, me and my buddies, I don't know anything ever back then, do everything. I'd be stoned and drunk, and so at night, we'd all have fun and tell jokes and everything, and then the next day you wake up and remember nothing. I wish I could remember that, and I could go to the comedy club and do all that funny stuff. It was really funny. And so I tried, I had this idea, I said, I'm going to get a little pad of paper, and then when I think of something that's really funny, I will write that down on the pad of paper, and then the next morning, I will read it, you know? And this is actually a true thing. And I did it, and then the next day, I had my open, I woke up and I got quickly into my pad, and I looked in it, and all it said on it were 3 words, it said, "That's really funny." But I will accept it. It's going to take me so long. But here the thing. There was an election, and you're against elections? See, that's progressive. You know, people always go, how did Trump win? And I go, well, first of all, it's the only election in the history of elections where they only had one guy running. Maybe that had something to do. This year, they tried a little experiment. Maybe the worst year they could have picked to make this experiment. And the worst candidate. As someone once said, I don't know who it was, but people voted for Donald Trump because they hated Hillary so much that they voted for somebody they hated more. Just to rub it in. But I don't know. You know, I think it's a bad thing, Trump, but I don't fucking really know. I just know what I see on the TV. Sometimes I'll get in arguments and I'll go, that guy just knows what he sees on the TV too. We're having an argument that was on TV last night. I voted for Justin Trudeau. Here's the great thing about being a Canadian.
Canadian, yeah.
It doesn't really fuck with. Nothing changes at all in the world. But America, you vote for the wrong guy, oh, fuck. Then tell you the fucking world explodes, a giant nuclear war, and then everybody's like, didn't you vote for that guy? I'm like, I don't know, I vote for the other guy. Let's find a squirrel. So too much responsibility. I don't need that kind of fucking blood on my hands, you know. I got blood on my hands. I have a little one cat. One time I slaughtered a man. No, it's not good. But here's the thing. I don't know. So if I was an American citizen, I don't think I'd vote because if you don't know, you know, and I don't, and a lot of people don't. And I know this because I watch polls. I'll have a poll on CNN and I'll say like, what do you think the NASDAQ, you know, all this stuff, and there's a question mark at the end, so you know it's a question, and yes or no, or I don't know. And then they'll show the results of the poll, and it's a pie chart, you know, round, like a pie, and, that was like a pie, but it's a circle. And then that's the results of the poll. And it'll say like 47% yes, 47% no. 6% I don't know. Now, 6% of this enormous country is a lot of people, so I can't say that I'm ashamed, you know. As a matter of fact, I answer those every time I see those polls. I love answering polls. And I phone out, I go, hello, is this a TV? I was just watching you. You asked me a question? I don't fucking know. There's a few words I'd like to go over with you. Okay? I've got time. Okay, anyway, I don't know. So thank you. And hey, I better show up with that fucking pie chart now. I'm not kidding. But the ironic thing, and you never like to use the word ironic because you always use it improperly. But the odd thing about it is that at the end of an election, it's always close for some reason, and at the end of the election, it's always the same thing. They gotta get the undecided, the people that don't know shit. Which is weird, but they go, this election's all gonna come down to which candidate can get the people that don't know anything. So the leader of the free world is elected virtually by idiots like me. Don't know and don't care. You get the last laugh. And you can notice it too with the commercials. I don't know if you ever noticed this, but when a candidacy begins, I say candidacy by mistake. I was trying to think of a way to correct it. Sometimes I will begin a sentence hoping that an end will come to it. But what I was struggling to say was at the beginning of the election cycle, right? The commercials will be very complex because they're trying to get the. So they go, if you go on my website and read 31 pages about a lie. You like reading about lies? And you find out my position is very well stated. It's 31 pages on my computer. And so, if you're a good American, that's what you should do. But I don't do that. So, and a lot of people don't. 6%. So then it comes to the end. Now, as it gets closer to the election, they have to get guys like me. So the commercials become much, much easier, much simpler, So it'll be like a guy who, hey, do you like green? What's the color green? This guy. That's the guy with green ties. Damn, honey, finally, you're going to talk to me. I told you how much I like me. You've all heard this. The guy who wins is always the guy you'd most like to have a beer with. That's a fact. And if I was running, I would make that the center point of my Never be seen without a beer, first of all. And my commercials would always be like, hey! How you doing? Let me tell you a little about myself. I'm a happy drunk. I guess if I have any flaws, it's picking up the check for everybody else. Now my opponent is a great person too, angry, mean drunk. You end up fight a fight, I swear to God. If you ever sit down and have a beer with him. There they go. Friends, don't let friends drive drunk. I do. I'm supposed to get a fight with a fuck guy. Keys, just become my responsibility. Why did you do a party? I don't drink anymore, but I used to drink. And on the road, doing stand-up, that's hard, man. And when I was at home, I could drink, and then I'd drink a whole bunch, and then I was just getting home. That's my whole goal. Because I always throw up. I think I'm allergic. That's funny, right? If there's anything else, like let's say you ate a ham sandwich and violently vomited every time you ate a ham sandwich. I don't want to eat a ham sandwich. this is how good alcohol is. So anyways, I get real drunk and I get in a cab, or well, there's no Ubers back then, but I get in a cab, and I drive home, and I put my head out the window, like the way a dog does. I breathe in the eyes, just not to throw up, And then finally I get home, and I'd always just then go in my bathroom and lie on the cool linoleum. Damn, that linoleum's
Totally.
I get the whole fucking that's cool linoleum. So I don't die. Other times, maybe I'm dying, so I'll look in the mirror with blue lips. God damn, that phone's a long way over there. I could lie down here on this cool. That's what I always say. But on the road, it's much harder because you don't have a home, You're in a hotel. And when you do press, for stand-up, they do a weird thing. You go on morning radio shows, and first of all, it's fucking 4 in the morning. And they always hate you because you're tired. They're all fucking coked up. Like I'm McFadden, and that's the clown building. You're almost too energetic. Nobody ends up coming to your show and listen to that show because that show is 18 hours before your show. Yeah, I've done it before. I've asked the audience because I get so angry. I go, anybody here listen to fucking Fitz Black, clown people? Any of you listen to that show? My point was, you shouldn't be so bitter about such a nice life that I've been graced with. But sometimes, get real fucking drunk the night before, and then I'd have to do the radio the next day. So I get home, I go, yes, excuse me, can I get a wake-up call, please, for 7 o'clock? Oh, it's 5 to 7. Wherever you go, you'll be dialing soon. It's funny, man, feeling sorry for yourself. I was in Chicago, I went to a blues club, and if you don't want to feel sorry for yourself anymore, go to a blues club. Crazy. You think your life sucks? And I'm sure it does. I'm not saying it doesn't, but not compared to these fuckers. Oh, Lord. You can tell even by their names. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Chicago, Illinois, Mr. Shit Life Johnson. No arms, no legs, he's singing the blues. Of course he's singing the blues. Can't expect many dance numbers for that named Shit. So when I was young, I do stupid things. I remember my mom would try to protect me. She'd go like, when you go to a party, you gotta be careful. You always protect your drink, because when you leave it unattended, you go to the bathroom, your friends will just put drugs in your drink. So then I'd be at the bar, I go, yes, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now, unattended. Drink will be unattended. I'll be in the bathroom for 15 minutes. All right. Everybody heard? They're passing on? All right. I gotta go back. And then I come back, and they never. It turns out, would ever. Because why would they? You know what I mean? What kind of prank is that? So here's an idea I had. Let's take our expensive drug, put them in Norm's drug. Then Norm will get high. That's not him, I think when I was so, I did LSD. And I was lying on a bed hoping hoping that my parents weren't actually being eaten by a snake at the moment. And I looked up and there was a fern. You ever hear of those things? And in the fern was Jesus Christ of Nazareth. His face, only his face. So then in my mind I go, well, that's not Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That's just my eyes playing tricks on me because I'm on this LSD, so forget it. Then I thought, wait, whoa, hold on a second. What is this? By coincidence, it happened to me on LSD. I was on the horns of a dilemma. People who say horns of a dilemma like to say. And then his face morphed and it was Trapper John M.D. I never met Trapper John M.D. Might be one of my biggest regrets. I wrote a book, and I pretended it was a memoir, but it was actually the greatest comic novel ever written. She go, you need more celebrities in the book. You know, I was like, I'm trying to think in my head, celebrities, who have I met? And I remember one guy that I met who was a big hero of mine, Matlock. Remember him? He was called Andy Griffith. Matlock. I wrote about it in the book, The Great Matlock. And it's funny that guys change their names to being, right? Like he could have just been Andy Griffith every fucking show because we all know that's who it was. I don't know why you don't use their own name in every. Because when you're at home, I like Bill McFlickle. No, you say I like Alan Alda. I remember when I was a kid, there was a show called Hawaii 5-0. They have a new one, but this was the old one. And they had all the credits, and then the last credit, I always remember it at the start, it said, and Cam Fong as Chin Ho. And I'm like, certainly be a Cam Fong as Cam Fong. Here's a racist thing I remember. The Green Hornet, which is a real rip-off of and, rich guy, his name's Lance Carruthers or something like that. He would fight crime as the Green Hornet. He put a little thing on it, right? Then, Lance Carruthers had a houseboy played by Bruce Lee, and Kato, right? But then when he went out, he was the Green Hornet. Kato would put on a mask, and his name was Kato. He was a 4-year-old man. It's not we were raised on a lot of those silly things. Like Kung Fu, they always go, hey, Chinaman. Which as epithets go, I always felt was a mild one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally means banned from China. My man's, hey, Canada man, how dare you? You'll be hearing from a person. You'll be hearing from a person. As long as it's letting you learn, it doesn't matter what words. The real grandmothers go, that's what they call themselves back then. Like the N-word, for instance, right? I'll tell you who doesn't use the N-word. Racists. Like, you ever see a racist on TV show? Like the head of the Klan, you know, will not use the N-word. That's one of the clues. If you hear a guy not use the N-word, alright. I don't use the word, personally, I don't use that word. I think that word is wrong. All races are the same to me. Except for one. You know, I think you would get away with it if it was like imagine the guy was like, I hate Eskimos. You wouldn't take the guy that serious. You know? Every other race I like, I don't care for Eskimos. I look at my name and see, because I noticed that the shows are always about 15 minutes. When the light goes on, you guys can all see it, it's right there. Here's what happens. Time is up. Right? The light goes on. Now that means your time is up. Get out the stage. And then, like 5 minutes pass, this happened. Minutes ago, where it started flashing. That means, motherfucker, you're still up on the stage. You already continued that for 5 minutes. And then, after, man, I've seen it flash, so, you know, when it's just finger on her own. And, what do you think of the present, you know, and people say live in the present. It's good to live in the present. Although, who lives in the present? You know, Alzheimer's patients. If you live in the past, you live in a fictional world, because the past is not real. You know what I mean? Like, it's all wrong. Like, forces. You know, so when you're part of the story of the past, you ever have like a guy go, remember that time you caught that big fish? And I never fished, man. Yeah, big fish, man. And we took it into a cabin and we ate it. And I'm like, no, I never fished in my life. Never been in a boat. Yeah, big fish, remember? Oh, yeah. Then I'm telling people next week, I'm like, I got a fish. So memory affects the past. So you can't really live in the present. You can't live in the past. Well, you live in the future if you want, but good God. Not a good place to reside. Oh, catastrophe to come. Run as fast as you can, man. Time just trots along. But anyways, I was going to say that what I have right now, it's so strange that when I go over there, I will all be different. Like right now, I'm having a great time. You guys are fucking awesome. And then I go there, and that fucking guy, Dave, whatever. It's a guy. He's got a tie and shit. And then I'm gonna go over there. I was so sad. He goes there and he said, "Why do you go so long?" He's like, "What about the light?" He said, "Light, I didn't see no light." So he didn't see the light. We flashed the light. He didn't see no light. Like Sean said, you were talking about seeing the light. I heard Sean. He's watching. Swear on my daughter's life. I have a daughter. That was a little tricky to me. Swear on someone's life who has never existed. Oh. But anyways, I can't tell you a joke now because it's in my contract. Wait till you hear this fucking joke. Usually if you say something like that, you know, you're ahead of a disaster. Very funny joke, you guys will be laughing like fucking crazy. But in this case, it's true. My fault. But my friend is fat, right? He weighs 588 pounds. With all my heart, I wanted to lose weight. Not with all my heart. Part of me wants me to gain 12 pounds. He said a thing to me the other day. He said, you know, Norm, look at me, and you never believe this, but he goes, at one time in my life, do you know I only weighed 135 pounds? And I said, yes. I know that you weighed every weight up to you. No, this is not how you I gotta tell you, because, you know, I believe in family. My father was a great man, and my son is a great man. 22. So, and I, you know, kind of, if anything, I would be the rusty, weak link between the two. Powerful good man. So, here's my dad. I'm going to tell you my dad's joke and then my son's joke. That's a little thing. So my dad's joke was, he said, this is his favorite joke, he said, a fella, a man's name is Jim. He was caught up in that shit. 20 minutes will go by. Was it Ezekiel? But anyways, this is a joke, I'm sorry. So he went to the doctor, memory failing him, and so he'd go to the doctor and he said, Doc, can you give me that? Well, the doctor gave him some slip of paper, he went to the pharmacy, and got that. And by God, it worked. So his friend come over and they said, Bill, or was it Bill? He said, now I heard you went and got some of your memories. My memory's not too good either. I'd like to use, what's the name of that medication? And then the guy says, well, then what was it? Can't, it was, what's the name of that flower? I guess I don't know. There's lots of flowers. Like tulip? No, that flower that's you put on your thing, the corsage, you know. Oh, the carnation? No, not carnation. It's very common. It's that flower that's like romantic flower. You know, there's 12, you give them to a lady. It's like, oh, Rose. Yeah. Rose, what was the name of the old Jack Then we would laugh and they'd say the punchline again. I love you guys. You know, love is all there is, so, you know. I remember my aunt telling me that my uncle, on his deathbed, my aunt said, what do I do? I would lie. My life is meaningless. And I said, all the love that you have for me, give it to everyone else who you ever meet. So that's a good one. Huh? Well, this is my son's joke. I leave you also with my love. But my son's joke, and he told me this when he was 4. He may have made up this joke, I'm not sure. Anyway, he said, roses are gray, violets are gray, tulips are gray on account of I'm a dog. All right, guys, listen, I love you.